Hello everyone, this is PaperSpock, and I am going to return to my playthrough of Heaven's Vault. When we left off, I just had the fascinating revelation that our robot companion, Six, is ancient and not contemporary. That Six was chipped out of walls from an ancient time period. So, that changes how I view Six entirely and how I view the robots. And it also led me to a realization that the robots in this game, um, wait, no, that the robots in this game might have been what was being referred to in one of the translations. Anyway, I think I said it before, but I'm Paper Spock, this is Heaven's Vault, and I look forward to continuing this adventure with you. But let's look. Since I paused, I noticed Heaven's Vault, the text, the ancient text in the title. That looks like, I think, symbol that I had associated with the water goddess. If you look, first you have an apostrophe looking thing, then you've got the triangle with the two waves underneath. And I think that's similar to the sign that I used to make the water association. So I am going to do a quick check on my inscriptions again. Oh, wait, no. Buried. Okay, so that is similar to the symbol for that has some similarities to symbol that I had associated with water because there are the two kind of wave-like things that make a water look, but it also has a triangle on top of it. But let's look. Can I find that other one? Ah, okay, so it is different because it does not have a triangle over it. Actually, bears a resemblance to the word buried or something else buried. Could mean buried or banished. Heaven's Vault. Uh, so things that are buried are dead, and so could be in heaven. So maybe that's why it's the same if that's the connection. Hmm. We're going to continue though, and we were in this village. People didn't seem to like me that much. I'm trying to walk a bit deeper into it. Presumably I'm going to get kicked out or discouraged somehow. And then after that, I will go and look for something left at the base of the goddess statue I saw earlier. It must be at the top now. There should be a communal point somewhere here. Six? How long were you buried on Iox? I have no idea, mistress. I do not remember it. You remember what was before, though. I hope that's the question I ask. And you don't know why you were buried? Ah, very good. Okay. No, mistress. I can only assume I was not needed. I just want more info. Perhaps robots were not trusted. Whoa. Perhaps, mistress. I don't want to be mean. But I do want more info, so I felt like I had to say that. Well, I've observed robots to be much more predictable and more kind than most humans. Okay. I'm not gonna remark. If I remark, I'll probably say something mean. I don't want to say something mean. I like Six. Mistress? Something the matter? I am detecting certain elevated emotional markers. Like what? Shortness of tone, mistress. Lack of compromise. Markers. Stranger. Uh-oh. Greetings. Greetings to you. Welcome to Mayercy. You have come to trade? This is a beautiful moon you have. It is wet enough for us, certainly. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for someone. Ooh, not a Myercian, surely. We are alike as ants to you. Oh, that's not true. So you are looking for a Myercian? No. I'm hoping a Myercian can help me. We see strangers from time to time. Mostly they buy the rice. They think they pay well, but they don't. There's no one here now who shouldn't be. Or there wasn't. Good luck with your search. They say the nebula is wide. How mysterious. Helpful. Is there anyone else here worth talking to? Shall we leave? Not yet. I want to look for the pendant. I want to look around more. Okay, what's the question? What did you make of Renba's brooch, 6? The one he sent to Miari? I was struck by its craftsmanship. It seemed very fine to me. It is an artisanal product. High status. How high status? Hard to say. Possibly very high. So it's valuable. Most likely. Mistress surely does not intend to sell it. Of course not. I'm just curious. But it shows the professor trusts me, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, a gleam in the grass. Is that something in the mud? No, nothing here. What the heck? The game just decided to say, hey, press a button to look here and see that there's nothing in the grass. No, I don't want to climb higher. Already climbed higher. I want to go back to the goddess statue. Mistress, if I may ask, you weren't rooting in the mud for lost roboticists. What would you be doing at this moment? What would I be doing? I'd be sailing the uncharted reaches of the nebula looking for shipwrecks. There are places out there where no one's been where no one's been for hundreds of years. There are echoes of ancient voices. But no. Instead, I'm standing in pig muck. See what the other reply is. Otherwise, I'd be scoring the markets of Elbereth for interesting objects. Things that have a life of their own, 6. Things survive. Things travel from moon to moon, from person to person. Does that sound silly to you? Things traveling from moon to moon? Hardly, mistress. I am a thing. Aw. What's the mean reply gonna be? What? Maybe I'd be in the library with Huang, reading up old transcriptions. When the Empire was founded, they threw out the old way of writing. Oh, interesting. Erased the past entirely. But it's all still there. You just have to know where to look. Up this way. There must be someone here I can talk to. I'm trying to get back to the statue, but I'm having trouble remembering how to get back. You don't read ancient, do you? I would not know where to begin, mistress. Interesting
This was
answer.
what passed for a street on Mersey. Buildings on stilts, jumping out of the bushes like children. It was so quiet.
Approach the well. And this is a different area. I hadn't seen this. I somehow stumbled somewhere new, I think. Or semi-new. I have bad memory of places I've been, but I don't remember a well. But I'm also not
Three
always the most
paths met
observant.
at the heart of the village. I could imagine them all, sitting around here in the evenings, sipping rucker and singing. It seemed nice.
Oh, let's talk to this person. Another thing. Yes? I know my friend Janiki was here. I met one of your villagers. She knew him. I shouldn't have said that. I should have said I knew he was here. She? Uh-oh. What was her name, this villager? That's not important. I don't want to get her in trouble. Even if she'd told me, I wouldn't tell you. Trust is a problem between our two moons. Still, I can imagine who it was. Oh no. We had seen your friend. If he had met with an accident among us, what would Iox do? Oh boy. Tell me your Iox. I'll punish you, Iox, as fair as just. I just want to know where he is. I don't want to try to bring some threat into here. There's like, shh, I won't tell. I would say that. We have not seen him. Now leave. I don't understand why you're lying to me. I want to pull the threat. That seems like that's bad. Man's side. Your friend was here. He left in a ship. Then something exploded in the sky. Oh boy. I do not know if that was your friend. But I do know we found this close beside our goddess. Oh, okay. So this is what I was going to pick up by the goddess. Here. A shard of crystal. Does it mean anything to you, Six? It is most curious. This moon does not contain any crystals of this type. New site indicated. What kind of crystal is it? Iolite, mistress. Valueless. Thank you for this. You are welcome. Tell your Ioxian masters my Ersians are still gracious, despite all. Good faith to you, lady. Okay, can I talk to you more? Don't think that I can. Collect enough evidence to infer... Find yet. Collected enough evidence to infer a hidden site exists. Okay. Now will people talk to me? Hello. Approach a villager. Well, okay, question. Why did they build on stilts, do you think? Probably flooding of some kind, I would think. Surely it doesn't flood up here. Ah, good point. Mud, perhaps, mistress. Or perhaps animals sleep underneath. By my faith, it stinks here. I do not believe pigs are known for their hygiene, mistress. I want to approach a villager, see if I can be friends with people now. Because I talked with the guy and he was chill. Oh well. We will continue to explore around the fields. Oh, good faith to you. Please keep it quick. I don't want to talk to you. I'm looking for someone. An Axian man called Janiki Renba. Okay. You're expecting to find him hiding behind a tree? Do you know him? Return to your moon. Leave us in peace. Mayaria's brooch. Stone inside it is the same as Renba's crystal? Undoubtedly. Evidently they come from the same source. And can we find that source? With some analysis, mistress. Yes, I believe we can. Should we leave now, mistress? Let's get out of here. Yeah. I'll leave the moon. This way, mistress. And I'm going to quickly check the time. We're at 16 minutes. So we left the warm, wet fields of Myrcy. Interesting. Continue. Aboard the Nightingale. Renba left a crystal for Moriarty to find, but what was he trying to tell her? We could otherwise sail to Iox and tell Mayari what we've learned so far about Renba. I am quite certain in my analysis, mistress. Crystal we found, mistress, and the element inside the brooch. They originate from a moon somewhere on the edge of the cyclones. Oh, I've never been that way. The cyclones is a dangerous wild, or then let's go. Cyclones is a dangerous wild. There's nothing there but clouds and storms. I'm aware of that, mistress. I wonder. What exactly did Renba discover? Dangers? We better find out. How I feel, anyway. Put out the sails, 6. Okay. Another part of the game where I get to travel the space river. Elbereth is my home. Oh, we can zoom with the stick, okay. Renaki is a market moon far outside the reach of Iox. I've never been there. That makes it kind of intriguing. Okay. Site. Let's plot a course there. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out this space flight. The Verdant Pass. Sailing to the Iolite moon. Maybe this is kind of dangerous, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Are there other ships on the river, mistress? I guess we're going to... I have not seen any. There are other ships out here. But you rarely see them. Everyone goes at the same speed. Oh, so I'm not moving faster? So no one ever passes you by. Go straight on here, mistress. Okay. Whoa. It sounds lonely. Left? Over left? Wonder what happens if I miss my turn. It's just such a strange, dreamlike place. Oh, I guess I get to find out what happens when I miss my turn. Misturning! I guess we hit extra set. How far back do I get sent? People who like people stay... People who like people stay on the ground. Okay. You do not like people, mistress? That explains a lot. Oh, this is so beautiful. Weird, but beautiful. Tell me. Is there anything you do like? I saw that too late. Okay, good. I was able to get in. Oh, I can adjust my camera. That is fantastic. Not sure what's happening here, though. Oh, are we about to go down a waterfall? Left path. Vicinity of the Iolite Moon. I think the Iolite Moon is somewhere here. Chunk of crystal we found. Okay, I think we've seen this. I think we're gonna just float around and see what we run into. Keep on wanting to use my left stick to steer. There's a rock up ahead. What have we found? Above the crystal moon. Why would anyone come to a lonely spot like this? Okay. We have arrived, mistress. The moon below us is rich in purple iolite crystals. There is no surface flow. We cannot land the ship. The Renba must have gone down somehow. Indeed. Most likely he used a hopper. We might do the same. Hopper? The Nightingale is fitted with a hopper, of course. For instantaneous travel. How does it work? Is this beam me up? Is that what a hopper is? There is a source. The source fires at a subject and casts it into the hopper's eye. The eye refracts the signal. It is focused and reconstituted. But how does it work? I think this is like a teleporter beam for sure. I have no idea whatsoever. I don't want to get stuck down there, 6. If we hopper down, how do we get back up? I am fitted with a source, as is customary for robots. What is a source? And the eye aboard the Nightingale appears intact. I will be able to ensure our safe return. Is it safe? Not really, mistress. No. This moon does not have any air. I will have to go down alone. Oh, no air? So what was Renba doing here? I hope I will discover that. Please wait here. Just don't take too long. I wanted to see the crystal moon. Ah,
A moment later, the robot was gone, and I was alone in the dark.
what were you up to, Renba? What makes a roboticist leave Iox? When Iox is the only moon in the nebula with robots. Unless... If I flew away now, I could be rid of that thing. Don't do that to Six. Why are you so mean to Six? I guess because I picked a negative option fit. Mistress, I found something, mistress. A tool chest? An engineer's chest. And this is Janiki's? The probability is high. I believe the moon below us was once a quarry. But this box is no artifact. You better not have damaged it. It appears intact to me, mistress. I hope there isn't a snake in here. How would the snake survive without air, you silly goose? A roll of cloth? Let's reach inside. Thick fabric? Janiki, what is this? Some kind of robe? But it's hundreds of years old. And there's something stitched along the belt. Tiny characters, picked out in a darker thread. Hmm. If this fabric is thick fabric, then maybe the brooch was used with it, because I think I remember being told... Oh boy. So, I remember being the little tidbit about, well, you would want a heavy brooch for heavy cloth to hold it in place appropriately, and a light brooch for light cloth. So I'm curious if this is heavy or light cloth. So, pilgrims light, we guardians. Pilgrims weaker citizens quickly. Follow, live, and pray. Okay, so related words. Holy. Okay, so we're sure it has something holy associated. Pilgrims seems to be the most associated to the word holy. Holy and goddess. What does it share in common with buried? What I think might be buried. I think it is pilgrims. That Emperor and Holy. Don't think that's pilgrims because the other one, because pilgrims would be quite silly. Light maybe. What's a type? I think that means. I think the curly Q that splits in two, the first symbol on the left, is some kind of person signifier. Maybe not human person, because I think it holds true of God as well. But I think it is some kind of person signifier. So that would leave... It could be we. We pilgrims? No. Guardians, pilgrims, light is an adjective. And, okay, adjective. So holy became an adjective. I think it had to do with the first symbol. It made it into an adjective, which we don't have. So if I'm reading that, if that assumption of mine is correct, and it may not be, then this isn't an adjective. So what else could this be? Pilgrims. Quickly or weaker, because... Pray. Okay, but let's think about what we have. A purple robe. What would a robe generally say? Follow, live. It wouldn't end with the word and. I don't think, unless it was only a partial thing. But I don't think it would end with the word and. I think we've got the entire thing here, unless I missed something. Follow, live, or pray. Follow, live, and pray are all verbs. So this is some kind of... all of them have the person-ish symbol, sometimes multiple times. Oh, oh, oh! Oh. Okay, it has the symbol for goddess or god at the very end. So, person somehow associated with goddess. Oh, so that would have to be pilgrims, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think I like pilgrims there. So, light pilgrims, guardians, light pilgrims, pray. That is the goddess sign, so maybe it says light pilgrims pray. Let's see what she says. I could still change my mind, but light pilgrims pray. Ceremonial robe, I suppose. There's more in here. This is a statue carved from bone. It's beautifully preserved. The base appears to be marked, mistress. Ooh, more language? Okay. Is that a single word? Most likely not. Ancient scribes didn't always trouble to put in their spaces. I don't think they expected their writing to be read. Oh, we don't know how many words this is. Okay. Waters. What does this do? Holy. Let's see now. Okay, we had an existing word we were able to apply. Something, holy, something. Build, follow, enjoy, or towards. Or toward. Holy. Light, friend, word, heart. I want to look at the other... Pilgrims. Okay. Something holy something. Build holy light. Build holy friend. Build holy word. Statue. What is the statue of? I wish I could dip out quickly and see. Build holy. Follow holy. I think we had light earlier. And this isn't related to that. Build, follow holy word. That would be a thing people say sometimes. Heart, friend. What? I'm gonna say word. Follow holy word. I could see what Huang thinks when I get back to Iox. Ooh, yeah. I'll go talk to Huang and see what he thinks. I'm certain this is from a different place in that robe. In fact, I don't think we've seen anything like this statue before. So this originates from somewhere I didn't know about. But that's not all. There's also a broken wooden reliquary set with jewels. How did Renba get his hands on all this? Look at the carvings. Someone took time over this. The side has been carved with characters. Ancient script, mistress. Ah, yeah. I think I'm probably running low on time, but I want to get through all these translations first. It's maybe a little bit of a longer episode. One's from one of the fragments. Oh. Waters. Light. I'm feeling confident about my translation of waters. Ooh, cool. But my translation light doesn't feel right now. Hmm. Where else did I use that word? Hopefully I can make some better guesses for the rest of this. Hmm. What was the other context I saw it in, though? Okay. Waters provide pilgrims. Waters divide? Waters divide us. I like that as a meaning. Um, I like that as a full sentence. Waters link us. I also like that. Ooh. What do I think of that meaning of the word link? Waters separate. It does look more like the word divide, though, with all the parts apart, kind of curling away from each other. Um, I like the idea of waters link us because this thing that we're flying through in our ship is kind of like water, and it's linking all these locations. Ah, let me remind myself what a rectiliary is. I'm going to do a quick search. I think it's like a relic, but we'll see. Just want to check to be sure. Container for holy relics. Okay. Holy relic container. So, waters. I like Link. Us. Pilgrims. Because I think I used pilgrims in that other translation, so I want to see what that does. Waters link us. Now what's inside? A sextant. There's an etched message on the casing. This is two words, not one. But where does one word end and the next start? Okay, waters. That leaves one word to guess. Ooh. Blessed waters, holiest waters, and waters? Bless waters. Bless versus blessed. Hmm. I am going to check what a sextant is. Um, an instrument with a graduated arc of 60 degrees and sighting mechanism used for measuring the angular distances between objects, especially for taking altitudes in navigation. Hmm. Okay. Waters. Holiest waters? I holy holy is in there. So if holy is in there, what were I saw waters and I latched onto it, but she said it was two words. She had determined that it was two words. So if we had instead broken out the word uh holy, that would have been broken into three words. So holy, so blessed or holiest, I could all see. It was holiest. That would mean the first half of that means est, basically. It's the intensifier saying this is the most. Um, that seems a little weird for all that to be an intensifier. So maybe the rest would be a modifier. I think I'm gonna go with blessed or blessed. Blessed waters. I mean that can be an adjective. That would make more sense. Does blessed waters work? I should get Huang's opinion on that when we get back to the university. Most likely this comes from the same place as the broken reliquary and the statue. So are these leads? Or are these things what Renbo was after? Wait, mistress. I will consider the matter. The Renbo is hoarding artifacts. Can you work out where the robe originated? Let's ask that. Words were beginning to fade. I do want to know that. I fear so. I fear so! It is not a good location, mistress. But Professor Mayari was keen that we found Master Renba. I am sure Master Renba is equally keen to be found. Unless he's already dead. That's brutal, but like that has crossed my mind, so I'm gonna say it. If he's been sailing out to places like this one. Evidently, it is worse than that, mistress. I found chemical traces on the box casing. I believe Renba did not rely on sails to reach his destination, but rather as an explosive propellant. Oh, rocket. Propellant, where was he going? I don't want to assume he's dead anymore, because that's probably morbid, so let's ask this. I am not exactly certain, mistress. Well, I believe Renba traveled far from home, into the eye of the cyclones. Dang. I want to save and quit. So I think I'll hit continue. We'll pick it up next time. These first three sessions I've recorded back to back. I'm getting a little more into the translation right now. So I'm going to... Oops. I've just selected something random. I didn't mean to. Cyclones. Sailing to Elbereth in the wires. I'm going to just quit out of the game, and we'll see where I last saved. And I continue next time, because I recorded these first three together. Next time I'll probably start with reflecting a little, and that'll mark the beginning of a new session. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good day.